Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing today? How are you guys doing today, man? This is Gregory Wilds coming live to you from Houston, Texas with this inspirational morning walk. But today I'm going to sit in the vehicle. Man, and just get this talk out. I'm not going to walk. I work all night. So I'm gonna just relax today and probably get some stuff done later on today. But I'm gonna just get this word out, man. How is everyone doing? It's a beautiful day in Houston. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. I know the hurricane. My heart goes out to those people in Louisiana there, where the hurricane hit there, man. But we didn't get anything of it to turn away, so we were not affected. Good morning, Big Sis. Good morning, Jillian. How are you doing today? Hey, man, I know a lot of people that's be listening, and for some reason they don't pop up. I just acknowledge the folks that I see on the screen. So if you're listening, just say I'm watching or something so I can acknowledge you, man. But Mr. Michael McKinnon, I know he is one that is be watching all the time. Mr. Michael McKinnon, how are you doing today, cuz? I know you're probably watching. I know you do watch every day. So I just want to give you a shout out today. Thanks for the support, Mr. Dwayne Allen. Thank you, thank you. So if you're going to watch and just say, hey, I'm watching. So you're going to come on the screen so I can acknowledge you, man. Because I really appreciate people taking the time out of the day just to listen to what I'm inspired to talk about. So guys, just thank you guys. So I'm gonna get into it today. Man. You guys know my family's in mourning, right? We lost our mom, so we're gonna be doing the final burial, gonna be the 3rd next Friday in New York there, man. So I'm on this message here trying to encourage people that do the right thing while we still alive, because one thing that stuck out to me when she said she made it right with her God, and she was, pondering for a couple of days, and then she said she made it right with her God. She was at peace and she ready to go. That stuff stuck with me as a person who doing this, because that gave me a little insight as to there's some process there. There's a process there that we're going to have to give an account of what we do with our life here on earth. We're going to have to give an account, right? So I just didn't take that lightly. I looked at it, and I want to encourage people, because here, this is a little story here that gives us a little bit more insight into that. This story here gives us a little more insight into that, right? This is about the Shrewd Manager. And this gives us a little more insight into that, what I'm talking about. There's some process when we got to give an account for what we do, man. So I want to encourage people, man. While you got life right now, man, go on and do the thanks Jillian for putting that up for us. Thanks, Jillian. Thank you very much. Tessa Cuz, good morning. How are you doing today? Thank you, big sis, for putting that up there, man. Right? So there got a time when we got to give an account for what we do and all that God give us, this precious thing that called life, right? So let's look at this parable with the Shrewd Manager. Let's look at this parable quickly with the Shrewd Manager, man, right? So this is come from Luke 16. I can read from 1 through 9. Let's see. Just want to make sure I get the gist of it, right? Jesus told his disciples, there was a rich man whose manager was accused of wasting his possessions, right? There was a rich man whose manager was accused of wasting his possession. So he called him in and asked him, What is this I hear about you? Give an account of your management, because you cannot be a manager no longer, guys. So you listen to this parable, you're like, oh, it's a rich man. No, your manager, this job where you get as the manager. We are all managers of our own lives. That's why God gave us free will. He said, you go and manage your own life, right? Paula Mosley, good morning. How are you doing, right? You are managers of our own life. So let's look at this. Think a bit of it like that now, right? Jesus told his disciples there was a rich man whose manager was accused of wasting his possessions. So he called him in and asked him, what is this I hear about you? Give an account of your management, because you cannot be a manager no longer. So at that point, when I said my mom said she was make peace with her God, probably that's the portion here where this story is talking about. When you get called up and say, give an account of your management, because you can't be manager no longer. You got to be taken from this world. So God asks you, give an account of what you do with your life, man. How did you manage your life? How did you manage your life, right? You can't be a manager no longer. I got to take you out of here. Your time for managing your life is over. I got to take you out of here now. The manager said to himself, what shall I do now? You see, last minute, right, guys? So I'm urging people, man, do stuff. You got this life right now. There's a gift. He blessed you with a lot of stuff. Help people, do the right thing, forgive people, just live right in love and peace, right? So the manager said to himself, what shall I do now? My master's taken away my job. I am not strong enough to dig. I'm ashamed to beg. I know what I will do. I'll know what I'll do, so that when I lose my job here, listen, when I lose my job here, people will welcome me into their arms. So he's saying now, you know what? I know what I'm going to do now. I'm going to live right. I'm going to live right. And this last couple seconds, minutes, what I have, I'm going to try and make a last minute push, right? So when I lose my job here, when I'm taken away, remember the story with Lazarus, who we talk about with the place of torment. Now he's trying to not to go to the place of torment, but go to the place where he is welcome. So he said when he loses job here, people will welcome you in their houses. Remember Abraham welcomed Lazarus into his bosom. He was comforted. So now we try to make a last minute push, right? You got to make a last minute push now. So he called in each one of his master's debtors. He asked the first, how much do you owe my master? The man said 900 gallons of olive oil. He replied. The manager told him, take your bill, sit down quickly and make it 400. So now he's got to act hurriedly and dishonestly, right? He got to go now when he turned all the people that owe his masters and just cut the bill in half, right? So I'm saying, and the moral of this here, don't wait last minute and then you just got to go and make hasty decisions. He's saying use your power right now. Use your resources that he blessed you with and do right by people, because he didn't have to make these last minute decisions here and cut people bill in half. And with people who owe the master, he probably could have said, hey man, how much do you owe? I can put you on a payment plan. He could have used his authority and say, I could put you on a payment plan, or you don't have it, come, you got to work it off, come and do some little work for us and you work it off. He could have used his influence and his authority that he had to help these people along the way, man. So the moral of the story is, man, is we got to do right, man. We got to do right, because the time is going to come when we have to give an account of how we manage our lives, guys, right? We manage our own lives, right? So if you go on and you read the story, it's saying, man, if he can't trust you with a little, how could he trust you with more, right? If he can't even trust you to manage your own life, how can he trust you with more stuff in the kingdom, man? So I just want to urge people, man. Go on, man. Go on today, man. Look at your life, man. Because like I said, when you got to get this close to your family, you start to look at your life, man. You got to look yourself in the mirror. What people going to say about me when I'm gone, man? How do I live my life, man? Right? All the people forgive. You call up people right now. You forgive them if they did you wrong. If you did people wrong, you call up and apologize to them so you can move on. Use your resources that you have. Help people in need. You know people in need. Help them, man. Help them, right? Because then come this time when you got to give an account and you want to say, hey, I did right. I managed my life correctly, guys. So just take a look in the mirror. Take a look in the mirror. Look at your life. And do the right thing. Do the right thing, man. I'm just stuck on this because this is what is inspiring me to tell people, just to do the right thing while it's still have life, while you're still alive, man. And you might tell yourself you got time, man. I went down to Guyana and I celebrated my 50th birthday in 2019 December. It's not even 2 years yet, and 2 people I know that went to the party is not here right now. One, my good friend Dan Kendall, We had a good time when I was down there, and just a month or two ago, he was gone. Now my mother, who was at the party, is gone. So I'm saying we don't have time. We don't have time. We got to do the right thing now, and don't be like this manager. Got to wait last minute when he get called up. Then he trying to go make hasty decisions and dishonest decisions to try to get in the right standing. Now, do it. So when the time come, you in the right standing, guys. I'm not gonna go on too long, but I'm gonna leave that there. But thank all of you guys for listening. Thank you for your support, guys. And I'll talk to you. Not sure. Matter of fact, last talk I said I'm leaving for New York on Tuesday, but it's actually on Wednesday morning. If I get some time at the airport, because I'm leaving Wednesday morning, I might do a quick little thing. But if not, hopefully on Friday I'll see. That's the same day of my the funeral service. I'll probably see if I get something done in the morning there. So if I don't get to do anything Wednesday, don't have time in the airport, I'm probably gonna do something on Friday while in New York. Right, guys? So have a great day. Have a great day, guys, and I'll talk to you guys again as soon as I can. All right. Goodbye.